Fancy meeting?
Like it or not, she's all yours.
Oh yeah, you always go.
Save that to the end, you. Put that woman down. I don't know where she's been.
I don't know where she's been.
Move over a wee bit so that you're in the middle of the video. For everyone else, stay beside him.
You're very
Really important. Now, I'll leave the music on the background because I quite like that track.
Oh no, I might keep playing on to the next one as well.
Well, you want to pause it, Neil?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then. The perfection. Has they improved in 20 odd years?
Yes,
Get on the right track, point. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you know me, some of you don't. My name's John Glenn and I'm Sarah and Dale Sullivan. Now, Sarah and Dale have decided that having spent 10 happy years together, the time's right to renew and reaffirm the vows that they made to each other. And they're so pleased that you're all able to be here and join them today. Now, Jacob, I'm told, has the wedding rings all ready for us. Is that right, Jacob?
He does.
Have you got the rings, Jacob? Would you like to show them to everyone?
There we go. See, Daddy knows.
I've done this once before.
Oh, got it.
There we go.
Right. And as I start the ceremony, we're going to start these travelling around you folks, and we want you to hold them, make a wish for good luck on them, and pass them on. And by the time they get to that end of the room, we'll be ready to use them. A little ring warming is always a nice way to start a ceremony like this. And a chance to hold the happy couple's new rings and make your personal wish for this long and happy life together for Sarah and Dale. Now, by the time they get back to me, we'll be ready for them, and they will be truly blessed with good wishes. Now, this may seem strange to be doing this, but it has come to pass that because of an accident, Dale's original ring got lost. And being an old romantic, he said unless it was at a ceremony like this, he wasn't having another one that just came from a jeweller's. And I can understand that. Now, we've gathered here today to celebrate the vow renewal for Sarah and Dale. Now, each year on their wedding anniversary, Sarah and Dale have lit this candle as a symbol of their love and its endurance over those 10 years. And today they're going to light that candle to mark this special occasion so close to their wedding anniversary, and to have that candle stand in place of those family and friends who, for whatever reason, are unable to be here to join us today as we celebrate. So please come and light your candle, the two of you.
Alright, really good.
Oh, I thought that was my brother. We're helping each other. No,
Now, having known this pair since they were at high school, I can honestly say he has not improved. Now, Sarah and Dale, you have an amazing story that's brought you to this place today. Now, most of your relatives and close friends may know the story, but here are the Love News headlines as a little reminder for them. It says, we'd met at school about 27 years ago via our mutual friends, Lindsay, Nate Dorman and Ivor Manson. Lindsay Mackenzie, that is. And they're both here today. Sarah was in second year, Dale was in S1. We don't think she'd long moved up from England at that point in time. Sarah remembers being drawn to you back in those days, Dale. But it only ever amounted to a sideway glance to each other's direction under the English block stairs at Thursday High School. Dale's memory is so in tune, he said, I'd always wistfully glanced from afar. Oh. I'd always thought she was quite cute, but being the awkward teenager, I never acted on it. I've never known him to be backward in his life. Sarah admitted that the universe had other plans for them, and thought that that was definitely for the best, as they probably would have driven each other mad had they gotten together as teenagers. Fast forward a few years, they both moved away to their respective cities after school, Sarah to Glasgow, Dale to Aberdeen, and came back in short order around 2007 to Thurso. Now, they had different circles of friends and hardly saw each other apart from the odd pass in the street for the next few years. And at one point, Dale even sent Sarah a message to make sure she got home safely one night after having been in the Grove bar where he was working. And she loved the fact that he cared enough to check on her. Dale remembers another exceptional meeting.
That's the same night, I think.
Oh, was this earlier the same night?
Same night she left, and that's
Whilst he was working at the Redwood, which was part of the Grove, Lindsay and Sarah both came in one night after an Ann Summers party. Lindsay proudly brandishing their new toys. Dale was single at the time, discreetly inquired with Lindsay about Sarah's relationship status, and she promptly disabused him of that notion. Now, she maintains it was because Dale was still a bit of a lad, and she was protecting her friend. But if you ask Dale, he'll claim it's because Lindsay fancied him a bit herself. And that was it until many years later, when Dale was going through a rough time in his life. Probably the lowest time, he says. Now, Dale randomly or by providence bumped into Lindsay again, and she correctly surmised he could do with a really good friend right about then. She invited him up to hers to chat, which then turned into a weekly meal. This led to Dale getting back in touch with Ivor and Sarah, and soon fell back into the fold. Those impromptu come dine with me sessions have a lot to answer for. Sarah commented, "I always remember being in such good mood after spending time with him. So much so that my mum even noticed the difference. You could tell when you had been there and when you hadn't." Now, they became a regular foursome for these events.
No, that kind of,
Now, Dale could immediately see the sparkle he once saw in her all those years ago, and curiosity swiftly developed into romantic feelings. He intimated to Lindsay, "You know, my friend fancies your friend," kind of deal. Now, unbeknownst to Dale, similar feelings were stirring in Sarah's heart at that time. One of them had to bite the bullet and get things going, so Sarah managed to skillfully slip into a conversation about the movie 27 Hours. And that she would love Dale to join her to watch the film together. So their first date was at Sarah's house to watch that film together. 12 years later, they're still to see the film. Hey, none of that. They spent the entire night talking, I'm told.
yes?
With nudge, nudge.
And Sarah knew right there and then, and said that she wanted to spend the rest of her life with Dale. Now, both Dale's children welcomed the idea of Sarah as his new girlfriend, and this led to some wonderful family times together. You moved in together in September 2011. Dale proposed a year later, and you married on the 6th of July 2013. And promised if you lasted, you'd do it again in 10 years, and here we are. Aided along the way by the birth of your son Jacob in 2014. And your lives together were complete. The rest, they say, is history. Now, seeing the two of you together when we met to plan today, you were so obviously a couple at complete ease with your lives together. Making this renewal is so natural and so right. Over the years, many famous poets, writers and songwriters have tried to describe love, this most special of emotions. Your first 10 years together proves how special that is. And there's one quote I like that describes you both. The poet John Keats wrote, "I almost wish that we were butterflies and lived but 3 summer days. 3 such days with you I could fill with more delight than 50 common years could ever contain." Dale, is it your wish today to renew and reaffirm your commitment to Sarah for the rest of your life?
It certainly is.
Sarah, is it your wish to renew and reaffirm your commitment to Dale today for the rest of your life?
Yes, it is.
Well, having both given your assent, we've reached that part of the ceremony when I ask you to exchange the vows that you have written for today. And, to be fair, it's going to be ladies first. And in case you don't remember them, they're in the italics there for you. Have a look at how much you're doing this. Because they're fun, how not for me.
My heart belongs to you. You and I have done this dance together 1,000 times before and will continue to find each other in lifetimes to come. I have happily spent the last 10 years upholding the vows we made to each other on our wedding day, and today I renew those promises to love you, support you, and be your best friend for the rest of our lives together. In good times and bad times, I vow to be right by your side, loving you always.
That was nice and straightforward. Your section is blank because you said you would either write down a wee bit or wing it.
Yeah,
Come the 14 postcards.
I'm like, I'm a loosey-goosey kind of guy, you know.
I'm dying to hear what he says.
Let's see, so we've got being mortal humans as we are, how can our human words describe this feeling? This divine feeling. Makes me wonder, are you an angel? Because what we have is divine, and no mere words can convey this thing that such a paltry word, such as love, is used to describe such an immense thing. But I vow to try and do it justice, to keep on loving you, and to try and live up to those lofty and divine principles. I would also vow, I'm reminded just how much every day that you have to endure being my long-sufferable, no, long-suffering, but you're insufferable husband, and I'm sure it's not lost on me, and I vow to try and make it as easy for you as possible. I'm reminded of two songs. When we first got together, it was Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. And that's what got us together. But now, as we get older, I find it's a Good-Hearted Woman by Willie Nelson. She's in love with her good-timing man, and despite his wicked ways, she loves him. But we don't understand why. My final vow, I say, just as we light this candle each year, every year, I'm reminded of, even with all my foibles, that you still choose to stay. I vow to honour you and stay with you, so that we can continue to light that candle together every year. And I vow that candle will run out of wax before this ever ends. That's it.
Beautiful. Having made these beautiful vows to each other, it's my pleasure to invite you to exchange rings if they've made their way back to the front. So let's open the bag. Take money, open the box. Sorry, that's an ageist thing. But put that in there temporarily. Now, these rings have been blessed with the good wishes of your family and friends here today. The ring, that symbol which is continuous and has no end, symbolises the unending love that underpins the undertaking you enter into together today. Sarah, take Dale's ring and repeat what I say as you place it on his finger. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love
as a token of my love
and the vows I have made to you.
and the vows I have made to you.
Slip it.
That one's not falling off.
Dale, Sarah's ring. The vows will be the same. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a new token of my love
as a new token of our love
and of the vows I have made to you.
and of the vows I have made to you.
That's not coming off either, by the looks of things.
No,
Now,
good.
to further seal these vows today, you've chosen to have an old Scots tradition, a quaich ceremony, a loving cup. And the quaich is here, and its contents are beside it. And the contents that you've chosen today is the purest contents that we can ever place in it. And that is water. It's clean, it's clear, and all of us here today wish that the contents of this quake be blessed with love, long life, and happiness for you both. Sarah. Sorry, Dale, take the quake. Offer it to your beloved and ask her to take a sip.
I offer you, my beloved, this quake. Would you care to take a draught from it?
Now, offer it back to your dear husband. And Dale, you not only get to take a dram from it, but you have to drain it. Leave it empty. Not a single drop, remember? Now give it back to your good lady. And I would suggest that you bend down a wee bit because you're going to hold it upside down above your head to prove that it's empty.
Sometimes do put a drop of whiskey in the water.
Go on then. Not a drop. You can get up.
If I can.
I'm the one that suffers from old age, not you. Now, as the contents of that quake were pure and represent that which is between you is for you two alone and for no one else in the outside world, because it represents your love. Now, Sarah and Dale, having exchanged vows and rings and having sealed that commitment with your quake ceremony, I invite you to sign on the line once again to commemorate this event for all time. Sarah, you're first. And I'll just turn this around. Need to edit myself out later. Go and join her, Dale. You'll see a place marked for you. And Dale. Okay, are we ready?
We are, yeah.
Plan A or Plan B?
Plan A.
Plan A. There are two spaces on this certificate for the people who are responsible for bringing these two together, Ivor and Lindsay. And later in the afternoon, to make life easier for everyone, we'll take the certificate to them and ask them to sign and fill their places on it. But there is one more space, and it's for me to say good luck to you both. So, with my back to the camera so that they don't see my incredibly old face. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Come back to the red carpet for me. He says as he refocuses that camera one more time. Go and edit yourself out, John. And hope for the best. I hope it's back in the right place. It's pointing roughly in the right place, so it'll do. Now, Sarah and Dale, having completed that part of your ceremony, there's only two tasks left. So I see a pile of cameras are out, ready for the first one. Dale, if you're as much in love as you look, and Sarah, if you still think he's the perfect one for you, share the kiss that's going to seal today's bargain. Well, Sarah and Dale, I'm glad to be the first person today to say congratulations on renewing your vows. I hope your life together are filled with love and joy. I hope your cupboards are never bare and you always have a stout roof over your heat. And you have all of my congratulations and best wishes. Ladies and gentlemen, your happy couple. You're done. Go
Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. I'm delighted for you.
Tinky, do you want the room with my key? Do you want my room? Sarah, do you want a room key for a bit?
Oh no, we're not shy.
They only need 30 seconds, I'm told.
I'll take the picture.
Right, it's time to bring you up the aisle.
No dress stops me. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Really? No, I'm not.
Thought that I'd be happy, gonna be so happy, living life alone and never sharing anything.
Thought that I was finished, thought that I was complete, thought that I was whole instead of being half of something.
Thought that I was growing older, wiser, understanding why this world held nothing for my spirit.
Thought that I was destined to be nothing, destined to be nothing in this world. And then I met you.
I met you. I met you. I met you. I met you. I met you. I met you.
I named myself after him. So I hand you over to Grim. Who? Me.
Speech? No, let's see. Let's see. Speeches.
What handed?
Oh, you've got plenty of breakfast there.
Right. So basically, my speech is going to amount to just lots and lots of thanks. Thanks for having such a lot of people who live on. Thanks for having family with us. Thanks for having friends with us. Just thanks in general. We had our wedding and it was good. It was right for what it was at the time. Now we've got, for the type of circle of friends and family, we've got things kind of fell into place that we're able to get people coming across from the States, getting people up and down the line, and we're able to get things falling into place, and we're able to renew these vows. Next time we do it, when we're 25 years, we're just going to hope to get the green. If you can afford to train to join us, but that's all it's going to be. No, yes, I just want to say thanks to everyone for coming. Thanks to my brother for making up from so far away. Thanks to Christian and Sandra making it. I just want to say thanks to Christine anyway, being a matriarch of the family, being able to make her my sacred grandmother could make it. So you're here in her stead, and just putting up all my shite nonsense with her there, you know. I want to say thank you to Sandra. I remember the holidays in Queen Park between when we were growing up. Her and Jack were doing Inverness. She said, "I'll never do that again." One weekend was the worst weekend. She says, "That weekend felt like 4 weeks." So, I just want to say thank you both. You do a lot for Jacob. You do really well. And I just want to say it's not lost on you. Thank you to my dad for coming over, bringing Joyce over, all the way from the United States of the American. When women are hard and the drinks are cheap, or the women are cheap and the drinks. Yeah, and we've got like old friends and new. We've got Bernie, who we met recently. At the risk of omission, we've got Sarah, who we've known since way back at school. And lest we forget, we've got the poor Andy. At the risk of omission, I don't want to offend anybody, but between all of you, I just want to say thank you very much for coming. I want to say thank you for, as well, mostly for my wife. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense. Thank you for giving me Jacob. I want to also say thank you to the doctor who helped deliver Jacob. Because I told him, because she bled quite a bit, he came out ahead and feet first, and she bled quite a bit. So I told the doctor, you've got an extra couple of stitches and then we were 15 again. So I want to say thank you to the doctor. I know I went too far into the 14, but
How tight do you need it?
you can only pass the coke together. Okay. So, thank you very much. Yes, what else have I missed? I've just been going over, looking at my notes. Just like to say thank you. She puts up so much. She can actually be a bit of fly on herself, she tries to get away with stuff. I never give her an inch. I give her both. and she's still in there, just thank you guys. I just want to say as well, we're talking about thanks, and I want to say about appreciation. Too many times when you're living through life and you don't realise how good you got it in the moment. And it's only years back later, you look back and you say, oh, look, you were years ago, Dale and Sarah's playing, and that was such a good thing. Why is these not like that? Remember back years ago when we first got together, or remember back when we were bairns, or you don't ever get appreciated in the time. So I just wanted to, we couldn't have a better wit. We got thanks and appreciation for good weather, good weather, good friends and family. And just to be grateful for the good. We must appreciate, be mindful of the moment that we are having a good time right now, and to appreciate that. Don't look back in years gone by and say, oh, that was wistfully gazing back. Remember, in every day of your life, every day you're doing something. Every time you have a child being born, every time you have an anniversary, every time you have an anniversary, you get enjoy it in the moment. Don't take for granted and not appreciate what you've got, and you look back in years, I wish we had more of it back then. We need to be appreciative for the moment. We'll never get this again. We'll never get this again. And I just want to say just thank you, love you all, and we'll play a game of tiddlywinks later. If you show me your bum, I'll let you win. Or I might even be like, yeah, it's nice, then we show you my bum. Because, anyway, no, I was trying to make myself funny to end it off with. I've got to keep it PC. I love you all. Thank you very much. And I forgot the appreciation. I did forget. I wanted to add in like a wee toast. I want to toast you all guys for coming. I also want to toast the ones that couldn't make it. Namely, there's some unexpected departures. Sarah's mum and dad. Trevor lost a brother and a sister-in-law that day. And I lost a pair of cool fucking outlaws. They were the best outlaws I ever had. And also got to say, we lost Catherine. She can't be here. And my second grandparents. To those who are here, but also those who can't make it. And that's me done now. What is masculine fluid coming in my eyes? I'll fix that. Yeah, it's humidity.
Allergies.
That's me chat now, yeah. Yeah, you want to do up? No, it's good stuff.
Can you hold on to him, please, while I do this?
Totally didn't get one.
Yeah, in the handbag. No.
I will joke about it.
Stop it. Right now. Just sit there still.
If you get to know someone, like Dale and Sarah, you change their names dramatically. And over a period of many, many years of knowing Dale, he calls me I call him Duh. Sarah, well, it's no longer Sarah, whichever one you prefer. So I've put a few words together in this lovely book, as you can all tell. I've put a lot of effort into the cover. You can waste a lot of damn money, put it in the paper. Which is actually but promotion more about that. But anyway, volume 1 will cost about 1 million volumes to go. So if you all want to read this at some point in your life, please feel free. It's here right now. Top selling book Apple right there. Anyway, what can I say about Dale? Well, what could we say about Dale?
What can you not say?
Many years ago, me and Dale were in the river. You'll remember this one really well, Dale, actually.
My ribs are still feeling it.
And
Take this
used
camera.
to say, grab the end of that tree, boys. And I'll walk enough, jump in that tree, and I'll grab it, and I'll swing with that branch. Nothing ever goes according to plan, folks, I can tell you that right now. So after this wild run and jump, till this tree, missed the branch completely. Crashed down low, and it was an awful soft landing, considering I've just fallen in this massive slope, you know. The girlfriend at the time, she said, yeah, right. I goes, hi, where's Dale? Christ, my God, oh, yeah, my God, right. Oh, I don't know, he says, I don't know. They got my ribs or shoulders, they got, you're fine, boy, you're fine. Anyway, the things me and him have gotten up till over the past many, many years has been quite fruitful, I can tell you.
It's no game if it's just experimenting. It's no game if it's just a taste, it was once.
It was just a month. Sarah's well known, Sarah, many, many years as well, and hell, been through thick and thin with that as well, you know, it's been unbelievable, both of them actually. There's one thing I can tell you, when that man says he's got your back, he really does have your back, I can tell you. So if you go jumping to catch trees, that's your man to come. Hear my shout, he's right there for you, I'll tell you that. Soft landing, perfect. I was only 13 stone then, I'm 22 stone now, so don't try it if you're heavy, because you'll kill him. Anyway, over years of knowing Dale, serious side now, over years of knowing Dale, going back a lot of years again, I got in a fight with 6 people. And one man had my back. Him. Some chill in front of me, one guy behind me. Dale disappeared. Didn't know where he was at this point. But Dale was behind the man that was behind my back. That's a friend. A friend that I would never be without. Hand on heart. Sarah, same principles. I suffer from PTSD. I won't admit it. I've gone to our lassie's door all hours at night before she met Dale. I've got my eyes in bed. That lassie was there. Never once was her door shut. Never once. Telling you right now, you want someone to speak your back, them two have my back every inch of the way. And I would never be without them now. I couldn't imagine my life without Dale and Sarah in it. No matter how the shit had it down for me, they were there. Always there. Speaking of which, Sarah, remember that bucket of poo? I always used to give to you. Well, guess what? I got it for you. She was quite short, so I got it to make her grow a bit.
What's that? Is that a bucket of shot you've got?
A bucket of poo to make her grow.
What's that, Ivan? Is that a bucket of shot? Is that an or an eye? Is that a buckshot or something? Is that shotgun pellets?
But again, Dale and Sarah have always been there for it's a friend to me. But not only a friend, they're more family to me than my own family have ever been. And that's something no one can ever replace. It's a true saying, you can pick a friend, you can't pick a family. But they are family to me. They always will be. I'd be lost without both of them in my life. Really would be lost without them. They are horrendously brilliant. I could go up to their door any time of day, any time of night. And I can guarantee you I would know for a fact you'd be on the other side of it. No questions asked. Anyway, again, I'd like you all to stand up. We propose a toast to Sarah's mum and dad, Auntie Catherine, and Dale's granny, and Sarah's nana. So if you'd all please raise a glass down in the floor. Good on you.
Gone but never forgotten.
Exactly. Thanks for that drink it all, man. So, keep standing, please, because you've all got to raise a glass again. The two very important people on this that you will be meeting and speaking and greeting tonight. So, you all please raise a glass to our staff. Hey, one down the moment joke is to steal and sell. There's a couple of anybody. Guys, I think I made it worse for you back there.
Love you, Sarah. Love you, Dale. Love you.
Oh, no,
Love you.
Love you, Albert.
Thank you, Danny.
You want this one back? I'm going to step back up. You want this one?
Hey, the big ball and steel for that one.
Yeah, but just how impressive this speech was going to be. Worked on his grammar, worked on everything. So, if you'd like to just stand up here, give us as well the hair sleeves so you well embarrassing a man for me.
Now, you see, I heard him in the car. I heard him in the car saying he was
bursting with his feelings and his thoughts.
you're your firstborn.
Come on, boy. He asked me how to give it up the speeches and I said, come. I'd like to take the podium now. He said he'd do it for me. Your speech together, wait. All joking aside, if anybody else would like to say anything, I know you've not been prepared anything, but if anybody else wants to say, I don't want to cut anybody off or anything. If my daughter wants to say something, my daughter will have the stage. Yes. I'll give anybody else a thing.
Yay!
Oh, sorry.
I just want to say, first of all, I'm not thank you, Sarah, for accepting me as one of her own children. Even though I'm not blood, you treat me like I am, and I'm forever grateful for that. Massive thank you for all family guidance that you did today. But yeah, mainly it was just thanks to these two beautiful people right here that I love with my entire heart and soul, and I cannot wish for a better, like, you've changed my dad for the best, and I could not ask for a better woman to be in his life than you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Well done.
She's got a real change.
Yeah.
Trevor, anything to say?
I'm a certain guy. So I love you the best, you know. With the message you look at, you know.
Oh, you don't have to tell me, there's a pub nearby. You're coming out of my drawers, I'll say, just give me 30 seconds.
The message you were gone, but you know, I love you, both of you. So, that's it.
More reliable man, you could not be.
Your partner in crime.
Oh no.
For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Dale's bigger and more handsome brother.
That's debatable,
As Dale said, you've heard already, and most of you know already, Dale's not have the easiest time. Like I said, yes, I've never seen an angry.
Don't you doubt my body! Talking about my body! Every man wants to be a macho man. On the kind of body, always in demand. Talking jogging in the morning. Go, man, go. Working another song. Muscles flow. You best believe that he's a macho man. Ready to get down with anyone he can. Hey, 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 hey. Macho, macho man. I've got to be a macho man.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace all alone. I said I'd get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on.
You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we get something going on.
Tender love is fine. It requires a dedication. Oh, this lovely thing needs no conversation. We're ready to go. Make love with each other.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong?
Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man to take a check on a love that falls hard enough to last. So when the night falls, not only my call. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh.
Where it began to know it, but then I know it's going strong. There's this spring, and then spring became summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? For silent down, come on guys. Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Your times never seem so good. I feel look at the lines, and they don't seem so lonely. Tell me love was lonely too. How can I Good time.